Hey YouTube, welcome to a new video. I'm Philip Jacob and you're watching Metal Beings. On today's video, we are going to be seeing the Mercedes-Benz S Class, and this one is the S350D. The car we have today is the newly launched Mercedes-Benz S Class, and initially we had the CBU models, whereas this one is the SKD, which means that this was manufactured in India. So let's go in detail about this car's review. The first thing are the headlights. You get the digital LED headlamps in these cars, and the major benefit is that as it has millions of pixels inside them, it is able to adapt much more easily and gives a much more efficient dynamic lighting at night. And while checking out the front portion of the car, the beautiful design on the grills comes with the chrome finish and the black chrome finishing also on them. You'll be able to notice the polished finish on the grills, which is actually the radar system. The car comes with a lot of driving assistance systems too. You get a 360-degree camera and also a 360-degree sensors as noticed on the front bumpers. For the wheels, the car comes with the 19-inch alloy wheels, and they also come with the mobility extended tires, which means that you can drive at 80 km/h speed up to 80 km with zero pressure inside them. So that is also a safety feature which you have inside the car. And while checking the side profile of the car, as you can notice, you have a lot of chrome for the window outlinings, and also on the lower portion of the car you have these seamless door handles which just pop out when you unlock, and they go inside when you lock the car, which is absolutely amazing when you see it in action. And while coming to the rear portion of the car, you have the full LED tail lamps, and they also have this kind of a crystal effect inside them which gives a very good look, and they also have that dynamic flow into them while having their indicators on. You have the S350D badging and the Mercedes-Benz logo in the middle. Have a lot of chrome accents at the rear too. A very simple and elegant design at the rear. The engine is a 3-liter diesel engine which produces 286 bhp and 600 Newton meters of torque. It can do a 0 to 100 in 6.4 seconds and can achieve a top speed of 250 km/h. So right now we are inside the Mercedes-Benz S Class, and as you can notice, the steering wheel is a 3-pointed steering wheel. Left hand side you have the controls for the media and the calls. Right hand side you have the controls for the cruise control and the speed limiter. And while checking out the main display, you get a 12.3-inch digital screen, and this being the latest MBUX system comes with various other information too. The latest thing is what you can notice is the full navigation system display on the instrument cluster itself. Gives various other information too. It is very intuitive. And while checking out the right side portion of the car, as you can notice, you have these rectangular shaped AC vents. You have the knob for the headlight control. And as you can notice, you have ambient lightings of 64 color combinations on the whole. The seat adjustments, the buttons, they do not move. Instead, it is with a pressure sensor. So that is something new in this S Class. You have the seat ventilation, heating and cooling, that is also possible. And the other controls as opening the boot, your window controls with the sun blinds are also available. Everything at the driver's control on the right side door itself. The main screen display is an OLED screen, and it is also a touchscreen system. It is very intuitive and gives a very good clarity of information. Just below the touchscreen itself, you have a small portion allotted for the air conditioning system. So controlling the air conditioning is completely on the touchscreen itself. Further down, you have the controls for the driving modes, your indicator, the fingerprint sensor, and also the voice control. Further down, when we slide this cover out, you find a portion wherein you have a wireless charging pad, 2 C-port charging points, a place where you can keep other phones with NFC Connect 2, and 2 cup holders out over here. And further down, with a press of a button, the armrest opens up. You find 2 C-port charging points again out over here with a very practical deep space built in. And while checking out the dashboard, you get this wooden finish which has this matte feel also onto it. It has its grooves. It gives a luxury feel and looks too. And while checking out the doors and the other panels, you can notice that there's a lot of ambient lightings running across on them. You have the Burmester surround speaker system, which is in 3D, gives a very good feel inside the cabin when you are playing a good melodious music or also a music with good beat. It absolutely sounds fantastic. The seats, even in the front, comes with these soft cushions. Even the rear seats get them, which gives a very good feel inside the car. Right now we are seated at the rear of this Mercedes-Benz S-Class, and this is the place where usually the bosses sit. And as you can notice, I have ample amount of space out here. I can stretch my legs all the way to the front too. And I have all the things needed for me at these back seats. For example, the main thing is that on this left door, I have this one button, which just with the press of a button changes my normal seats into an executive lounge. So I'll just speeden it up and show to you right now. So this is how it's going to be. What happens is that I get an extra calf support, I have a foot support, and also my seat reclines all the way to the back so that I have a very comfortable seating posture or lay down backside portion out over here. I'll get a tablet out over there which can control most of the features, but it's unavailable right now. I have a wireless charging pad with 2 C-port charging points too, and the AC controller which has individual control for the person in the left or the right too. More USB-C charging points, and I also have HDMI inputs so that I can watch anything on the rear entertainment screens. For example, even a Fire Stick or a PlayStation is also possible because I can charge it up through the C-port charging point, and at the same time I can use the HDMI for the output. A huge panoramic sunroof at the back gives a lot of roominess more into this cabin while seated at the rear. This is the most special place to be inside this S-Class. So that's it from me, guys, on the Mercedes-Benz S-Class, the S350D. I hope you like the review. Please do like, share and subscribe to the channel. If you have any doubts on the same, please do let me know on the comment section down below. I'll see you guys later in another video with another car. Until then, goodbye.